Momotaro, the boy born from a peach. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived an old man and an old woman. They were kind and hard-working, living a peaceful life. But one thing made them sad. They had no children of their own. Every day, they wished for a child to love and care for. One bright morning, the old woman went down to the river to wash clothes. The sky was blue, and the water shimmered as it flowed gently by. Suddenly she saw something large and strange floating toward her. As it came closer, she gasped in surprise. "It's a giant peach!" The peach was golden pink, as big as a watermelon, and glowing softly in the sunlight. Curious and excited, she pulled it from the water and carried it home on her back. Back at home, the old man was astonished. "What a marvelous peach," he said. "Let's cut it open and share it." But just as the knife touched the peach, pop! It burst open, and to their amazement, a baby boy leapt out. His eyes sparkled like stars and his cheeks were rosy and round. "Don't be afraid," the boy said. "I have been sent to you from heaven because you have long wished for a child." The couple wept with joy and named him Momotaro, which means Peach Boy, because he came from a peach. Momotaro grew up fast and strong. He was tall for his age, clever, and always kind. He helped the villagers, protected animals, and made his parents proud every day. But not all was peaceful. Across the sea, on Oni Island, lived a band of fierce ogres Oni who terrorized the land. They stole rice, destroyed homes, and kidnapped people. One day, Momotaro stood tall before his parents and said, "I cannot ignore the suffering of others. I must go to Oni Island and defeat the ogres." His mother cried, but knew he was brave and true. She made him a bag of her finest kibidango sweet millet dumplings for the journey. "They'll give you strength," she said. As Momotaro set off, he met a hungry dog on the road. "Where are you going, young traveler?" "To Oni Island to fight the ogres," Momotaro replied. "Join me, and I'll give you a dumpling." The dog wagged his tail and happily joined. Further along, they met a monkey, then a pheasant, both hungry, both curious. Momotaro shared his dumplings with them too, and soon they were a team of 4, brave and loyal. "We will follow you, Momotaro, wherever you go." They reached the ocean and sailed through waves until the black cliffs of Oni Island loomed ahead. The castle was dark, with high stone walls and iron gates. Momotaro and his animal friends crept up quietly. The pheasant flew into the sky and pecked at the ogres' heads. The monkey climbed over the wall and opened the gate from the inside. The dog charged with all his might, and Momotaro stormed in with his sword. The ogres were strong, but not strong enough to stand against courage and teamwork. After a fierce battle, the ogres fell to their knees. "Please spare us, we will never harm anyone again." Momotaro made them promise to return everything they had stolen and live peacefully. They filled carts with gold, silk, and treasures and bowed their heads in shame. With treasures loaded and hearts light, Momotaro and his friends sailed back home. The villagers cheered as they arrived, and his parents wept with pride. From that day on, the ogres never troubled the land again. Momotaro and his companions lived happily, teaching the values of kindness, courage, and friendship. And the peach tree in the old couple's garden? It bloomed every spring, with blossoms as pink as the cheeks of the boy who came from a peach. Moral lessons from Momotaro. Momotaro chooses to leave his safe home to fight dangerous ogres and help others. It teaches that true bravery isn't about being fearless. It's about taking action even when you're scared or unsure. We often face challenges, bullying, injustice, fear of failure, and like Momotaro, we're called to be brave. Momotaro shares his dumplings with the dog, monkey, and pheasant. This simple act earns their trust and loyalty. Generosity isn't just about giving things. It's about creating bonds of trust and friendship. When we help others without expecting anything in return, we often receive support in unexpected ways later. Momotaro doesn't try to defeat the ogres alone. Each animal has a special skill. The pheasant can fly, the monkey climbs, the dog fights fiercely. Success is rarely a solo journey. Working together and appreciating each other's strengths can accomplish more than going it alone. In school, work, or family life, collaboration and shared effort are key to solving big problems. Momotaro doesn't fight the ogres for personal gain. He acts to protect the people and restore peace to the land. The story highlights the idea of righteousness, doing what's right, even when it's hard or dangerous. Children and adults alike are encouraged to speak up against unfairness, defend the weak, and strive to make the world better. Momotaro asks for his parents' blessing before he leaves. He honors them by bringing back peace and wealth to the village. The story roots Momotaro's strength, not just in physical power, but in his gratitude and upbringing. Gratitude toward parents, teachers, and caregivers is a timeless virtue in Japanese culture and beyond. Momotaro doesn't boast or seek glory. He remains respectful, even after defeating the powerful ogres. True heroes don't need to shout about their victories. Humility earns respect more than pride ever could. Teach children and remind adults that actions speak louder than words, and quiet strength is often the greatest. In conclusion, with courage in your heart, kindness in your hand, and friends by your side, you can overcome any obstacle.